Someone else that's fearless and doing everything she can, Arizona Congresswoman Debbie Lesko. She didn't just visit the border and take a photo op like a lot of politicians do. She went directly there. She actually went into one of the underground tunnels. She spoke with border agents. She talked about the human trafficking, the drug trafficking, the cartels. And before we bring on the Congresswoman, I want to show you a little bit of the video she posted of what she witnessed firsthand.
Hi, I'm here in the border tunnel. The line right up here is the border line between Mexico on this side, Arizona, we're in Nogales, underground, and this is a water drainage tunnel. And I have here a whole bunch of Customs and Border Patrol agents that actually their job is to go down in these tunnels and see if there's drug trafficking, human trafficking going on. I really applaud the CBP agents for doing this. Thank you.
I applaud the Congresswoman for actually going there and then trying to be a loud voice to do something about this crisis. We thank her so much for that. She joins me now to discuss what she saw and what she's doing in the halls of Congress to try and put an end to what I called earlier a porous border. And that's what it is. Why do we even have agents down there, Congresswoman? I mean, the numbers don't lie. They're pouring across in the tens of thousands. I'm talking about the humans. The drugs are coming across at such alarming numbers you can't even fathom it. And the human and sex trafficking, the numbers are off the charts. Did I lie about any of those things?
No, you're absolutely right. It's a total disaster, a total crisis that is actually caused by President Biden, Kamala Harris, and the Democrats because of their policies. Just think about it. On day one, President Biden stopped construction of the wall. We went to a part of the border fence that's open. It's just wide open. The materials are laying there. Taxpayers have already paid for the materials, yet there's a wide open gap. I mean, hundreds and thousands of people can go right through this opening and similar openings. It is atrocious. I went down to Nogales, Arizona. That's one of our ports of entry here at the southern border, and the Customs Enforcement agent said that they seized in the first 12 days of July 500,000 fentanyl pills. Do you know how many people that will kill? And that's what they seized. That's what they caught. Can you imagine how much drugs are getting through our border and into our teens, into our adults, killing them? This is just one factor, and Biden is directly to blame for this problem. He is causing it with his policies.
Yeah, you know, I saw some disturbing video earlier this week. I forget what network I was watching, but there was a reporter standing, and you heard me read the numbers right before you came on, hopefully, Congresswoman, at the Rio Grande entry area. And the fence, actually, the wall, is complete there. They have a big gate. And I watched live as the Border Patrol agents opened it up. There was a group of like 400, and they weren't, I don't think any of them were from barely South America. They were from Cuba and then overseas, elsewhere. And they just let them walk in. The reporter's talking to them. They're bringing them in. They're going to go process them. And then, well, I don't know where the heck they're going to end up. What happened to, I've heard Mayorkas and a bunch of them say, we're not open, don't come. So why are we opening, pardon me, the damn gates? Why don't the border agents be told to stay at the gate right there and go, turn around, you're not getting in? Like, we just let them in.
You're absolutely right. And it's Biden. Again, they have an open border policy. It's intentional. It can only be intentional. When you look at the Democrats' legislation here in the U.S. Congress, combined with Biden and Kamala Harris's policy, it has to be intentional. They know that women are getting raped. They know that girls are getting raped. They know that drugs are coming over. They know that there's sewage coming out of the ground in Nogales, Arizona. They don't do anything about it. You know why? Because they care more about the illegal immigrants than they do U.S. citizens and legal residents. This is absolutely atrocious. I hope your viewers will spread the word to their friends what Biden and the Democrats are doing. It's actually an invasion of our southern border. Yeah. It's human trafficking, it's sex trafficking, it's drug trafficking. There's terrorists that have been caught. This is absolutely atrocious.
But Debbie, they lie. They get on the network news, and the network news doesn't call them out for any of it. They say, I've heard Kamala and Mayorkas and Biden, all of them go, we're closed. No, we've told them we're closed. We sent the VP down to these other countries of origin and told them we're closed. I mean, but the video and the math doesn't lie. We're not closed at our southern border. And the media lets them get away with it.
Yeah, it's really sad, and so I'm glad that you're telling the truth, because I went down there myself, talked to the Customs and Border Protection agents. Some of them have worked there for 26 years, said they have never seen it this bad, ever. They don't believe it's ever been this bad in the history of our nation. And so this is, again, when President Biden promises people a pathway to citizenship, promises them $1,400 stimulus checks, free health care, of course, people from all over the world are going to flood our border. And as you said, they're from everywhere. They're from Cuba. They're from Romania. They're from Africa. They're from everywhere. Again, they found terrorists, people on the terrorist watch list. This is a total catastrophe. And boy, I cannot wait until Republicans get back in charge, and we're really going to push to do something. I have some bills. Of course, Jerry Nadler will not hear my bills because they actually will help the problem. But you know, right now, Democrats have the votes, and it's a sad state of affairs.
It sure is. Representing Arizona's 8th Congressional District, Congresswoman Debbie Lesko, thanks for coming back on the program, keeping it real, and thank you for what you're doing to try and at least shed light on the crisis at our southern border. You take care.
Thank you.